Hello everyone, it's Mo from AAA Drive School. Today we're back at Pakenham VicRoads. What we're going to be doing is we'll be taking you through a new test route and showing you some of the updates in the area. We will also show you some of the more common mistakes that people make when they go for their test. So if you enjoy the video, if you like our previous videos as well, make sure you subscribe to the channel to help us make more videos.
Okay, another tricky spot in Pakenham. Again, we might have video from this spot before, but it's still this is a bit tricky. We need to give a, well, we have stop sign, we have to stop 3 seconds. After 3 second changes to give way, we need to give it to the right, to the left, and to the front. If they signaling this way, they signaling on their left side, and yeah, we need to give it 3 sides. Yeah, basically when you're turning right and we have to give way, we need to give way to everyone, and we are the last one, as well as the pedestrian who crossing this road, because we are entering in this road. Again, this road is a little bit tricky in Pakenham testing route because the street is too far and it's not very really visible. The learners get confused when they ask to turn right. They're trying to turn right in these driveways. They're thinking, oh, this is a street. We're turning right at the next street. And another thing is confusion in here because the sign is not exactly opposite of the street. It's a bit far from the street and the people don't see that sign. Always when you're turning into any street, find their streets from their name, from their signs. It might be on a corner of the same street, might be opposite of the road, another side of the road, opposite the street you are entering into. At the end of the street, we're turning right. At the traffic lights, we're turning left.
Bit of a tight turn here as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some learners, they touching the concrete or some even mount to the curb. Be very careful up to here. When you turn a little bit wide, don't turn too tight. We're turning right at the roundabout.
If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to us as well to help us make more videos in the future. And if you have your test coming up, if you live in Southeast Melbourne and you have a test in Pakenham, Mitcham, Heatherton or Frankston, visit our website at AAADriveschool.com.au and see how we can help you out.
And it's a rainy day. As soon as the rain drops on your windscreen, you need to start the wipers on, and the rain get more faster, make faster your wipers, the more get slower. If the rain stop your wipers, but still to stop your wipers, don't rush, don't hurry. It's not unsafe if your wiper works dry. Do what you need to do then you have time, you just turn it off. But for turning on, as soon as the water drop on your windscreen, you must turn it on, otherwise it's not safe to drive when the rain running on your windscreen. At the traffic lights, we're turning left into the right lane.
And this 40 sign, we have to be 40 before we get to the sign.
That's true.
When the lane is wide like this, which side should
In other places, if the line is this wide and one lane is going, it's considered as two lanes. But in Pakenham testing route, in Racecourse Road in here, it's considered as one lane. Better to keep right.
Yeah.
I mean, close to the center line. We're turning left at the traffic lights into the right lane. Up here, you need to look to the right, look to this, those cars turning. If they're turning, means they have green lights, and the right side, they have red lights. So it's very safe for us to go if there is no pedestrian on the pedestrian crossing there. And the highway in Pakenham is 80, always is 80 ongoing and oncoming traffics, unless it's a school time in a school zone or emergency vehicles lights flashing on the side of the road and stop there, or there is a road works. Remember, from July 1st, the roadside assistance vehicles, if their lights flashing, yellow flashing, you must go under 40 to pass them, because the rule already announced. When safe, move to the left lane. Sometimes these two electronic signs, they cannot communicate it with each other. One says 60, another says 80. But if it's a school time, there's a permanent school zone on the highway. You must obey the school zone at the school times. So you cannot blame the officer, say, oh, the sign was saying 80 and I was on the left side. For example, the left sign is 80 and I'm on the left side. No, officer will tell you, well, the sign was wrong. However, we had a school zone sign there, which is permanent sign right there. Yes, it says from 8 o'clock in the morning to 9:30, 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Even if that one was 80, you've just passed another one that said 60. So
That's right.
You can't say.
Yeah, you cannot blame the officers. Can you see something ahead? Can you see something strange ahead?
Yep, I can see some lights, some police lights.
Police lights. So whatever the speed limit is, we cannot go over 40 because the emergency vehicles lights flashing.
So as we pass them, we have to be under 40.
That's right. But it doesn't have a time limit. or measurement for the meters, how many meters or how long. As soon as you pass the emergency vehicles, go to the normal speed, whatever it is. When it is safe, move to the right lane. And the school zone ends in here. When you pass the permanent 80 sign, means school zone ends, because it doesn't have an electronic sign there when the school zone ends. At the next street, we're turning right.
Yeah, I'm indicating.
Yes,
going around the trucks.
because the rule says you need to signal if there is a line and you're crossing the line in the middle of the road, or a vehicle is parked is wider than your vehicle. At the end of the street, we're turning right. Turning left at the next street. So this is a very new testing route in Pakenham. We're following the road to the right.
Here, because we're following the road, we don't need to indicate.
That's true. If you go straight, you need to signal left there because you're leaving the road. At the next street, we're turning left.